Welcome back, and yet another video for today, this time in the form of an Aladdin Type 23 paraffin lantern. Now, we've all heard of the scary stories of having power cuts maybe this winter sometime during the January. They've been going on about for weeks now. Never fear, Aladdin and his lamp will come to the rescue. Powered just by standard paraffin. It comes in the form of a mantle and a glass chimney, which it's about 15 inches high or so. So I filled it up with paraffin earlier, so we'll light it, and just to show you how good they are. Cheap to run. I mean, you can fill that tub up there with, I think it's about a pint it holds, and that'll last 24 hours, you know, non-stop. So it should by now be, the wick should be wet, so it should have soaked up. So it's just to untwist, to unlock it, take the actual top off, but very careful. The mantles, this is the Achilles heel of these lamps. If you bang that quite violently, that will shatter. Same as when a moth can go inside when it's not burning, it can break the mantle. So we'll put that down there carefully, and we'll see if it'll light. It should light by now because it's been soaking up for a few minutes. So we'll get ourselves a match. Hopefully she'll light. Sometimes it takes quite a while for it to start to draw the paraffin up, but I think she's aware there now. We'll just work that all the way around. We'll let that build up. So that's the lamp lit. You can turn that down slightly. Replace the mantle. That'll burn off any dust that's in there. You'll see it all flickering and burning up until you turn up the mantle. Turn it up slowly, gradually, until the mantle's white hot. Turn it down slightly. It hasn't got fully going yet. It'll take a few minutes. If you turn it up too high, it'll blacken that mantle, and it'll take a while to burn off then. But that's brand new paraffin in there. This hasn't been lit for a couple of years more. I can turn it up so you can see how bright they get. They're really, really bright. So I'll turn out the spotlight on the camera, and you'll just see how much light they push out. So as you can see, it will light up the whole room. You'll be able to see over the other side there. Obviously not as good as the LEDs that I've got in, but a quick run around, you'll see the whole lights the whole room up. And another good thing about them is they give off lots of heat. Now, in this tiny little office that I have here, I think it's about 10 feet square. Once this gets going, after about 15 minutes or so, it'll heat this whole room up to over 65 degrees. So you don't only get light, but you get heat off these, and they really are powerful. They chuck off some heat. You get it to an optimum. You can turn the volume down on it, and you can turn it up. You can regulate them quite accurately. I'll turn it up till I see yellow flames, and I turn it back, then that's when you get the brightest light. So you wouldn't be able to touch that, it'd take your skin off your hands. And completely odourless. Once you've got really good paraffin going, it is the ultimate emergency lighting and heating if you're in a small room. As you can see there, that's it running. That's been lit for more than 2 years. And the mantles are quite expensive for them now, but that mantle there's lasted us, well, it must be at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. When we've had like momentarily power cuts, and lighting up. There's actually a little hole in the mantle there, I can see. It's not sorry, it isn't. It's not a hole. It's a black patch, a soot patch. But there it is in its glory. Really, really magnificent thing. So it's the Aladdin Type 23 paraffin lantern. So we'll put the light back on, and thank you all again for watching. Well worth it. Bye for now.